Hey guys, how's it going? DJ2 here, and welcome back to Outriders and a huge video, okay? We're going to talk about the Outriders sale. We're going to talk about the recent analytics that they released and the updates in May. And we're going to talk about the update. Well, we were going to talk about the update, but as we all know, the update was delayed. So we're going to talk about that too. But first, thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for all of you being absolutely amazing. All of you guys who are purchasing Outriders with my creator code right there, DJ2. If you use it in the Epic Store, which don't forget right now, there is an Epic Mega Sale going on. You can check out my video on my channel. If you get Outriders, or let's say if you get another game, like for example the free game, the NBA 2K21, you will get a coupon for $10 off. And on top of that, Outriders is on sale. It's at a limited, only 25% off in Outriders. So yeah, definitely there'll be a link down below in the description to the Epic Store. If you want to go ahead and get it, you can get it. And like I said, using my creator code. Well, what I would recommend is first go get NBA 2K21 for free. Get the code, get the coupon, then go and get Outriders. I think it's at like $44 or $49 right now. And you're going to get a $10 coupon too, so it will bring the price down even more. I think it's $35 what you can get it for. So big time. Big time. Definitely now is the time to get Outriders, because as we all know, Outriders is a fantastic game. Let's keep going, guys. We're going to talk next about the actual update. Actually, you know what? We're going to leave it till the end. Let's talk a little bit about what they released a couple days ago. They gave some May information. Over 3.5 million players in month 1. 120 million hours played. 31 average play time. People are playing Trickster. Pretty much they're playing everything pretty equally. Most usabilities per class, most usability slow, 1.6 quadrillion total damage, 9.2 billion per 4 kills, 20 billion total kills. So they released a lot of really cool information that was kind of fun. It was kind of fun to look at it. Most hours invested by one player, 797 hours. Wow, that's crazy. Unfortunately, all of this is kind of like at the very beginning, before the inventory problems and before other updates and stuff like that, which let's talk a little bit about what was happening right now. And I am going to do, at the end of this video, I do want to do a little bit of a synopsis, a little bit of I want to do a little bit of a let's talk, I guess, of how I feel about these changes, problems, and how those numbers I feel could have been much better permanently if they would have focused on it a little differently. So, our final test of today's planned patch uncovered an issue. This was released yesterday that could pose a risk to the stability of the overall patch, so it will not be released today. They said this yesterday, and we will go check out this link in a little bit. They said, as we are not comfortable releasing this patch with this issue in place, we need to take a couple days to address it. This current patch is now rescheduled to be released early next week, pending final confirmation that the above mentioned issue has been resolved. We know that this isn't what you want to hear today, but we do want to assure you that this short delay won't impact the other fixes that we are already prepping for the next patch cycle, and we will share more news of these as we can. So if we go over to take a look at the actual Reddit post, which is going to be right here. Again, this was released Thursday, May 20th, which was yesterday. Actually, apparently it was released 2 days ago. During our final test of today's plan, well, actually, originally it was 2 days ago, because on the 19th, they released saying that they were going to do an update. Yeah. During our final test of today's planned patch, we uncovered an issue that could pose a risk to the stability of the overall patch. As we are not comfortable releasing the patch with this issue in place, we need to take a couple days to address it. This current patch is therefore now rescheduled to be released early next week, pending final confirmation that the above mentioned issues have been resolved. We know that this isn't what you want to hear today, but we want to show you. So basically, it's pretty much the exact same thing they said today. And here is the original message that we're going to break down, because, and this is the important part about this, the original message, okay, so let's read it first, and then I'm going to tell you what I feel about this. So here we go. We've just shared some more fun stats about Outriders. We are social channels. That's what I just showed you a second ago. You know, all the stuff there, the quadrillion and billion and everything, including the fact that we surpassed 3.5 million unique players in our first month after launch. I would be very curious what that number is now. I kind of have a feeling that that number may not be that high right now. I really would be curious to know how many players, active players, are playing every day now. Launching an entirely new game IP is never easy. We remain very grateful for all your support and feedback. We are still here. We are still here. Are continuing. I think they meant to say we who are still here are continuing to listen carefully and want to assure you all that we are committed to improving and enhancing your experience throughout the coming weeks and months. We're also looking forward to expanding Outriders in the future. Now this is to me sounds a little concerning because I feel like they shouldn't have to tell us that they're still there. I feel that they shouldn't have to say, hey, don't worry, we're still here. That's a little concerning. But first things first, our latest patch designed primarily to address the damage mitigation issue is currently running through some final testing. Again, this was done a couple days ago. As mentioned yesterday, we're hoping to release it this Thursday, May 20th. Now we know that it was pushed for another week, but that will leave confirmed, etc., etc. The patch will additionally include crash fixes as well as added telemetry to help us diagnose current outstanding sign issues that might remain after this patch release. We're also still working on the player appreciation package. We'll be back tomorrow with more news of the patch, the Outriders theme. Okay, so basically, let me, like I said, we talked about, you know, the sale. Definitely, having said all that and what I'm about to say, I still highly recommend this game. It is a very fun game. It is really great, but what happens with a lot of games right now is that they promise a lot and of course they can't deliver then. Heck, I'm going to say that, you know, I'm going to turn that on myself too. And, I'm actually releasing a video later today talking about my personal channel and where I want to go for the rest of 2021 and, you know, how difficult 2021 has been so far. Yeah, I mean, during the last few months, or I guess all of 2021, I had a lot of intentions, you know, of streaming and doing certain things, working with certain companies, doing certain streams and videos and things on my channel, and life got in the way. You know, things happened, and unfortunately, I was not able to follow through with that. So, and for that, yes, I apologize too. And like I said, I'm going to talk more about it in that video. But same thing here. You know, you can want to do a lot and look forward to doing things, but then unfortunately the reality of things is that life gets in the way, you know, and problems arise, and you can't stick to that, you know. So it's important to take a step back and, you know, admit your own boundaries and understand that you can't always do what you dreamed of doing, but you can do what you are doing very well. And I think that's kind of the problem that happened here. I mean, it's like, yes, we are, how many months are we in? I don't know. Has it been? It's been more than a month now, right? The Outriders has been out. It's a fantastic game. It's incredible. It's really well done in certain areas, but trying to put too much focus on other things has led for a lot of very important things to be forgotten, lost, and because of that, a lot of people have stopped playing the game. Again, this now is kind of my opinion of what's going on, and yeah, I want to talk, you know, do a bit of a let's talk. It's not really a rant, more of a like an analysis of the whole situation right now. The inventory issue was huge. The inventory issue was horrible, and I know that it caused a lot of people to stop playing the game and not want to play the game. For a game that came out and cost a considerable amount of money, now in a world of free games, and of course, you know, I've said it before, I have no problem for a game releasing a free game and then trying to sell a bunch of cosmetics. That's fine, as long as it's nothing that will really give you an advantage in the game. When you start doing pay to win stuff, you know, loot boxes, gachas, you know, chasing, you know, banners and stuff like that. That's when things start, you know, Like, and you know what? I'm not going to say I haven't done it, because I've done it. You guys who have watched me for a while, you know how much money I spent on KH2X. You know how much money I spent in the first 8 months of Fortnite, of Save the World. Of course, when you have that, let me, spend a little money, hopefully a little money, to try and get something better. Of course. And I have to say, I really now, after all this time and everything, I really don't like that. I have no problem, though, if you're going to sell me cosmetics. If you want to sell me a funny little hat, go for it. Just don't make it so that I have to spend a bunch of money trying to get it. Just straight out sell it to me. The Fortnite Battle Royale model, the Fortnite just selling skins and things, cosmetics like that, and people have spent massive amounts of money in that. So I don't mind you doing that. I don't mind you doing that to incentivize and to make your game money. Like another game is Super Animal Royale. I love Super Animal Royale. And I love the fact that they made it so that you could play the entire game, but if you wanted to look a certain way, you had to buy the full game. It was great. I kind of wish Outriders would have done that too. So having released a game that was a full game, bought for and paid for, and then you have an issue where you can't even play the game, that's a big problem. I feel like the inventory issue, the constant crashing and everything of the first week or so, and then the inventory issue that finally got fixed, that was a big problem, and it made a lot of people stop playing the game. Now the fact that they're still working on the player appreciation package, and apparently they're working on other very large issues that the game has, it's not good. If your game constantly has giant issues that you have to fix and focus on, and because you're focusing on that, you're not doing something you promised weeks and months ago, you're gonna lose a lot of people playing. Fortunately for me, I haven't really had a chance, apart from the very, very beginning. The first week or so of Outriders, I had a lot of time to play, and I was able to play on other accounts by myself, and I learned a lot and I played a lot. On stream, I haven't really had a chance to play. I'm still only level 16, as you can see right over there. I'm world tier 7, and I've only played Trickster on this account. This is my official account, my YouTube account, my streaming account, and I do want to just sit and play several hours of this game with people on stream. Haven't had a chance to yet. Will I? Hopefully soon, yes. And I'm really looking forward to just playing in the game, and I'm really looking forward to being able to have this full awesome game to play. But for everyone, the 3.5 million unique players in the first month, 3.5 million people paid for the game. What was it, $60, $65? That's a lot of money. And I kind of think those 3.5 million unique players deserve priority of that player appreciation package. They kind of should have done it right away, as soon as possible. But anyway, that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to say about that. Again, having said all of that, do I recommend the game? Yes. And right now, it's the sale that you can get right now on Epic is amazing. So you know what? Let me show you real quick here, guys. So we're gonna go over to the Epic Store. Yeah, here. Okay, so we're gonna go over here to the Epic Store. Let me show you guys real quick. Here's the Epic Store. All you have to do is go here, get NBA 2K21 for free. You're gonna get a 10. What's it called? You're gonna get a $10 coupon. And then here, right here, Outriders currently is on $44.99 plus a $10 coupon. That's $35. $35 for Outriders is fantastic. That is fantastic, guys. It is an amazing game. I highly recommend it. I recommend that you go ahead and get it. Oh, it was released April 1st, so it's almost 2 months old now. But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot April 1st. It's worth it. It's worth it, guys. Outriders for $35 is definitely worth it. The game that is there right now. I do recommend that you go and get it. And like I said, if you'd like to help me out, using my creator code helps me out a lot. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. I am DUJ2. As always, I am DUJ2. If you guys enjoy this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.